Hello, Mark Crossfield here. More swings coming at you, sent through my Golf mobile app. Puts all the videos in easier to digest categories, so much easier to find, say, lessons on backswing rather than trawling through the content on YouTube. We've got a send your swing button here at the bottom. People are hitting this button. They are sending their swing to me via the so send your swing. You can start recording or you can upload from your camera roll. Here is a swing sent to me. Looks like it's the States you maybe have sent this from, but I don't know. Maybe post a comment, let me know. We've got an interesting conversation here about strike and make sure that you're monitoring strike. So let's take a look at this one. Let's get stuck in. Okay, interesting swing here, nice setup, some pretty athletic movements, boom, you're going for that one. So we're just going to look at a couple of positions. This is a general lesson for everyone, really. Setup looks good. If we take you back, backswing looks very neat. Lots of positive movements, what I can see in that backswing. Coming down in to hit the ball. Now, classic junior issues, which I've talked about a lot, we see massive kind of rounding of the top, under tucking of your backside, so forward thrust this way as well as towards target. We see massive lifts in right foot, so the right foot's really jumping off the floor, really going for it. Very common with junior golfers trying to push the ball a long way, which is fine. But look, let's look at the club face at this point. That club face is pointing at this stage way off to the right, but I would imagine this ball might have started slightly down the right and possibly drew back to even be a pretty good drive. Now what happens is your club delivery looks fine. It looks a little bit pronounced maybe on the in to out spectrum, but without a launch monitor don't try and fix that. It's just a general comment. Maybe go and get a lesson on a launch monitor and get some real numbers before you actually go and try and change anything there. But what we see is the club, watch what the club goes. The club delivery looks like it's going to have natural progression of closure here. So at the moment it's pointing to the right, and as it keeps moving towards the ball, it'll naturally start squaring up. Doesn't look like a reason why it shouldn't do, but when you hit the ball, bang, look where that face is pointing. What is making that club twist that way is you are striking that ball out of the toe. So if you think about hitting, say, 5 shots, and you hit 2 of them like this out the toe and the rest of them right out the middle, you might get, even with exactly the same swing, very different spinning shots, very different reacting for distance, and very different the way they shape through the air. So you need to be monitoring your strike when you hit your shots and working these in. So I know when I hit a shot, if I'm hitting a shot, bang, and I hit it and I don't strike it up the middle, I come up and I hope it still finds target. I know there might be issues. If I come up, I hit a shot and I come up and I feel like I've hit it right at the middle and it doesn't fly at target, then that's where I feel like I've got issues. Striking out of the middle, not flying at target, that must mean the face to the path isn't quite right. Path and face, lie angle might not be right. So I'll look at those and fix those. But for you here, strike definitely looks to be a big factor in this one isolated shot that you've sent through the app. Now, if let's pretend, because I don't know, because I've not met you and don't know your numbers, you might strike it out the middle every time, so this won't apply to you. But this is, like I say, a general overview for everyone. With this amount of undertuck of your hips, with this amount of lifting of your right foot, so this amount of thrusting in your body, I've done tests with students where they feel like that makes them hit it further. I've done swings with people where I tell them to feel like their right foot is on the floor throughout the whole swing. So as they come in to hit the ball, feel like their right foot is on the floor. So you can see what I'm hitting here. My right foot is up, but nowhere to the degree yours is. It's not until afterwards that it starts pulling up more. I mean, yours is up kind of that much at impact, and I'm way beyond. So I get them to try and feel like their feet are on the floor and hit some shots. And what happens is they often swing a fraction slower, 2, 3, 4 miles an hour slower. So they say, oh, that feels good, like I can strike it better, but it doesn't feel like I've got any distance. So I say to them, keep your feet on the floor, or feel, they don't, their right foot always peels up a little bit, but feel like their right foot is flat on the floor. So calm down how much hip thrust you've got, so rotation, tuck under, and thrust that you've got. Feel like it's more of an arm swing, as people would call it. But swing your arms really fast as you can. What tends to happen, general rule again, not for everyone, but tends to happen, is the strike gets better, the hip movement gets a little bit more controlled, which allows them then to deliver the club with a little bit more controlled weight. And because that strike gets better, is we start seeing some real patterns of shots often more consistent. So look, you've got a good little swing here. You've definitely got what I've entitled in other videos, junior hips. You go for it with your body. I would try and keep your arms swing quite fast, swing your arms fast, swing the club fast in your arms, but just calm down how much using your hips. And definitely when you're practicing, monitor that strike and try and work it in to the shape shots you might be seeing. Do some research, go on YouTube, read some articles on what happens when you hit out the toe and the heel, the kind of shapes it can often promote, and you'll get clued up to why you might be hitting some of the shots you are. Good swing, thanks for sending, thanks for buying the app, and I hope that helps. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel, also thumbs up the video, post comments, love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show, get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.